Okay, I got them. So today I'm going to keep things very, very simple. When I am just going to be like around the house or running quick errands, I often don't even do eyeshadow, but if I do, oftentimes I just use one or two colors. So I'm going to use these two here, Pup and Cafe. So these are just taupe and brown. Taupe and brown. I got them all. But there are days when I just want something really, really natural. And the older I get, I have noticed, I'm keeping my makeup simpler and simpler. I am not sacrificing pretty. I'm not sacrificing that. But I feel like the really elaborate, complicated eyeshadows, I am doing less and less. Still love them, still enjoy doing them, still love to watch other people do them. But I just know that, unless I'm really going to be going on a night out, which when was the last time that happened? I keep my eyeshadow really super simple. So we're going to start with Pup, which I feel like is a staple. I feel like Pup is a color that everybody should have in their compact. It's a great base color. And I'll tell you how I use it. So the first thing I do almost every time is I powder coat. I've talked about this before, powder coat my bottom lashes. So I've got some lashes on the bottom. They're not super, full, but I'm okay with that because I like all my drama on the top. But I do like to add a little bit of color under my eyes, and I like to add a little bit of mascara. And when you powder coat your lashes, the mascara sticks really good. So for this, I use a tiny, tiny brush. This is just a little tiny one I've had forever from Bare Minerals, from like a million years ago when I wore Bare Minerals. So what I do is I will take a little bit of this Pup, okay, on this brush, give it a little tap, and I literally, let me put my hair back so you can see, just run it along that lash line. This is not going to give you a ton of color, but that's actually what I want. This kind of sets that makeup. If I have any makeup right under my lash line, I'll be honest, it kind of sets it because it's a powder. But I don't like to use powder under my eyes, but I don't mind it kind of right here because I actually think it serves like several purposes. So you probably aren't even seeing it show up, but that's not a problem for me. I don't hate that. That's actually kind of what I want. It's just going to give a really smoky taupey color, almost like a contour right under my eyes. And I try to keep it pretty close to my lash line, okay? Just like that. Now, I am going to take a fluffier brush and I'm going to go in and I'm going to add more now, kind of all over. Now, I'm not going to prime my lids today because this is not an eyeshadow look I'm overly concerned with not staying. It's also 2:30 in the afternoon. And so, this is going to be coming off in about 7 hours anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to do a wash. A wash means I'm just running this color over everything. And when you have these colors like Pup or Paris or Cupcake, some of those colors that are just not a ton of color, but they just give a beautiful evening out of your lid. Do you see what I mean? It's still really, really pretty, even though it's just this light color, okay? So then, now, all I'm gonna add on top of this is a little bit of Cafe. So same fluffy brush, I'm gonna go into a little bit of this, and I'm just going to pop it right there in my crease, swirly, 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 up a little bit, and over. If you have hooded eyes, make sure you're bringing it up so that when you open your eyes, you can see. Make sure you're applying this with your eyes open. I'm going to bring it all the way in here because, again, you can contour and frame your eyes with eyeshadow. You absolutely can, okay? So eyes open, so I know what I'm doing. Right there in the crease, I'm going to bring it all the way in. If you don't have large, deep set eyes like this, sometimes bringing that dark color in like that can give that appearance. And then just swirly, swirly, swirly out here, little circles. Not putting any more on my brush. I'm just like bringing this out and kind of fading it up. Softening it out a little bit. Just like that. That is just the easiest two-color eyeshadow you'll ever do. But it looks like now I've given my eyes some depth and some framework, right? And it's just two simple colors, Cafe and Pup. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of that Cafe underneath, you can. I'm actually not going to. I'm happy with this. I am going to put a smidgy more of mascara on because you guys know I always do that when I finish my eyeshadow. Do you guys have the new Sky High, the carbon black, they call it? It's just the same, oh, cosmic black, sorry. It's same formula. They say it's blacker. I don't know if it's blacker, but of course I had to get it because Sky High is my favorite. And you know why else I love Sky High is because I put this mascara on a while ago and you can add more without it being dry and gross. So there is a you may have seen a mascara on Instagram lately. I don't know if you guys watch other people put makeup on. You probably do. I'm not so crazy to think that I'm the only person that you watch. But there is a MAC mascara that is going around, and it's called like the MAC Stack or something like that. And its claim to fame is that you can keep layering on top of that mascara. So in other words, you put one coat on, you can go back, put another coat on, you can go back, put another coat on. I believe that's true, but I guarantee that is at least a $25 mascara. This is 9. So when I see that, because I love mascara, part of me wants to go try it. But then I'm like, Mandy, doesn't this do everything you want it to do? And I have to say, yes, yes, it does. So sometimes even I have to reel it in because there are some products I just love and I get kind of sucked into. I don't care about foundation. I don't care about bronzer. I don't care about contour. I don't care about blush from any other company because I have everything I need with Saint. But mascaras, skincare, eyebrow stuff, that kind of thing, eyeliners, lipsticks, that is the only stuff I ever purchase outside of this company. But I'm telling you, I don't need to spend $25 or $30 on mascara when I know I have the one that does everything I want it to do for $9. So Sky High by Maybelline, it ticks all the boxes. So what do we think of this makeup? It's very glowy. It looks like I've got a tan. I look a gazillion% better than when I started, but I don't have a ton of makeup on. And that is exactly what I love. And this is something I always do when I throw parties for people, which let me know if you want one for March because I got a few dates taken, but I still have some available. So if you love this makeup and you wear this makeup and you are my customer, let me give you a party. They're the most fun thing ever. But one thing I teach in my class, which I do in my party, I give a class of makeup and skincare, is that when you're done with your makeup, if you can't do this and not worry about it coming off, you're not wearing the right makeup. So, I mean, I can touch my face like that and not worry. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel tacky. It doesn't feel like I've got too much. It doesn't come off on my hands and it's still on my face. The more makeup you put on, the more it's going to come off, whether it's on your mask or your hands or whatever. It's when you put those sheer light layers on your face, it's not going anywhere. And that's how I can do that and not worry about makeup coming off. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If there's anything you have questions about any of these products, grab Icon and let's get ready for spring and summer. We're in a new month. We're in March. Grab Icon. It is such a pretty color to use as a bronzer, but remember, because it's a highlight, it will give coverage. So grab Icon. I just love us.